Magandang araw, family. Today is October 3 at I am now on my way to RJ and Vhynne's wedding sa um, sa UP Village. Excited ako kasi this is another milestone in the church, in the movement in Manila. For another couple to meet and to be married in the church is a victory. It's a victory for God, and it's a victory for the kingdom. Because it takes a certain kind of maturity to be able to be ready enough to make the commitment to be husband and wife. So I'm very excited. I'm very encouraged by today's event. The wedding, the ceremony, and the reception will be both at Maginhawa Street in UP Village in Quezon City. Right now I'm in Parañaque. I feel like I'm being immersed in the culture here. To me, it's different from Quezon City. In Quezon City, there are how do I say this? A lot more variety or types of people. But in Parañaque, a lot of people here are genuinely nice and kind. So I like that about Parañaque. So I would like to be able to record my experiences going back into the ministry, because God knows how everything I did in the past, when I was full-time in the ministry, the former fellowship, it's hard to explain to some of the disciples, because you cannot totally explain to them what you have to go through sometimes in order to do the ministry, in order to save the lost, and in order to keep the saved. At this particular time, I will be contributing. I want to be able to share to my young brothers and sisters that attending weddings and events like this is a way of contributing to the maturity of the church. It adds to family. Of course, people are going to remember this momentous occasion. Those who have not seen Christian weddings yet, those who have the family of both RJ and Vhynne have not experienced. I really believe they have not or will never experience. They might, but they have not experienced what it's like to be married in the kingdom. The things to look out for are the family, the way the disciples are there to give to one another, especially to the bride and the groom. Just the spirit behind every person that's going to attend the wedding. It's truly a celebration. It's not a time to be selfish, but it's a time to give. And the event today is one of the best places to experience this and to see the love of Christ, the love of the disciples in action. So people are always they're participating. People are giving their hearts. They're 100% into everything that's gonna be done today. So this is what the world needs. This is what the world needs to see. So I don't know who's going to be able to view this vlog, but I pray that you see beyond what I'm saying and actually experience getting married in the kingdom of God. It's really deep in my heart. It runs deep in my veins. The values I've learned being called into the kingdom at age 23, having experienced just how terrible relationships in the world can be, and whoa, that was scary. I should have belted up sooner. Always put on your seatbelt the moment you enter your vehicle. It's always helpful to know this or to do this, you know. So as I was saying earlier, I would like to be able to share experiences like this to maybe help mature the disciples, the young Christians, so that they too will have a vision of excellence, a vision of fun and love when it's their turn to get married someday. It's not about how expensive the woman's wedding gown is. It's not even about the amount spent for the barong, the shoes, and all that. In Pampanga, I was told that weddings were more cherished and remembered if the food was excellent. But weddings in the kingdom are not about food. It's not about how many guests came or who came. I mean, some people take pride in being able to have prominent men and women as guests in their wedding. But a Christian wedding is special because of the love the groom has for the bride, and the love the family has for both the groom and the bride. It's just it's out of this world. It's beautiful. I pray that I get there quickly and safely. It's now 12:22. The wedding is at 1, I think. So as of this moment, in my mind, I'm already late, which is so not good. You might ask why Liz and Miggy are not with me. It's because they're both sick. They've been sick for several weeks already. Well, Miggy several weeks, Liz several days. And Liz asked permission if she basically asked Vhynne if she could miss attending her wedding. Of course, I know Vhynne was disappointed, but I am kind of disappointed too, because I know since we are kingdom shepherds, we're like the patriarch and the matriarch of the church. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I see myself. That's the role that I see myself fulfilling, and so I know how important it is that we are at the wedding, but I'm really struggling because of that. This is, for me, unacceptable. Because RJ and Vhynne planned for this a long time ago. So many people are against them getting married. Well, Vhynne's parents, I heard, was against her getting married at this time because she's only, if I'm not mistaken, she's just 22 or 21. So, but that's the perception of the world. So, I'd like to lift up a short prayer, by the way, for their wedding. I'm not involved in the counseling in any way. I don't know RJ and Vhynne that much. I only see them as young people. Their wedding will be successful because they will have God to inspire them and God to help build their marriage upon. But I would have, in my mind, I would have felt more confident about today if, I don't know, somehow, some way, we had a hand at counseling them, setting them up, but maybe that's not our role anymore. But nonetheless, I still would like to lift up a prayer for their decision. Pray for God. Right now, I pray God for RJ and Vhynne's wedding. I pray that they've counted the cost. They know what they're getting themselves into. I pray that the challenges that they will be facing as husband and wife will not be too much. It will not be to the point where they'll struggle and turn their backs on you, God. On the contrary, God, I am praying that they use the victories that they will have in their marriage, the victories over their personal shortcomings. I pray for them to fuel them, to fuel just their zeal for you, to fuel their desire to serve you so much more, God, because they will be having something that the world does not have, God, and that's you. You in their marriages. So, God, I love you. I pray that their marriage glorifies your name, God. I lift up to God this prayer. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So back to my driving. Just to let you know where I'm at right now. I'm gonna flip the camera. Oh, wrong. I took a picture. Oh, I wish I could do this while filming. But no problem. I am now entering C5. The trip is so smooth. I love it. I I'm just hoping I get there before. I hope I get there soon. So it's not good. I hope I don't become late or too late. My money, I need my money. Where's my money? My money's at the back, so I'm not gonna reach for it until I get to the toll booth or until I'm at a place where I can feel safe reaching out for my wallet. Entering C5 now. I'm really grateful that you're keeping me company. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna edit this. I am most probably going to keep filming until I get to the wedding venue. Oh, on second thought, you know what? Like in the La Peña household, as we in the La Peña household would say, I exchanged my mind. So I'm gonna stop filming now. See you later.